Okay, you are live on YouTube. There is audio. You're good to go. I heard me. All right. Keep your starting screen on. I open Discord real quick, Carl, and share your screen. Yes. All right. Go to. Yeah, we're fixing audio. Go to mic aux. See the mic aux slider in the mixer to the right? Yes. See it? Turn it up. No, bro. In OBS. Sorry. All right. Go to. Yeah, we're fixing audio. Go to mic aux. See the mic
Okay,
aux
yeah,
slider in the mixer?
that's because we're not streaming on Discord. I'm troubleshooting with you, and people are hearing me troubleshoot with you because you won't listen to me. Turn the mic aux up.
See it?
There you go. Turn it up. Yep.
No, bro. In OBS.
Now scroll down a little bit.
All right. Go
No, scroll down on the right-handed slider.
Go to
It's gonna show more options that are
mic
mixing.
aux.
Right there. Yep.
See the mic
Okay,
aux
yeah,
slider
just
in
had
the
it. Yep.
mixer?
That's because we're not streaming on Discord. Use the I'm mouse wheel. troubleshooting with you, and people are hearing me troubleshoot with you because you won't listen to me. Turn the mic aux up.
See it?
There you go to sources. Actually, go to live screen. Yep.
No. In OBS.
Now scroll down a little bit. No, scroll down on the right-handed slider.
Go to
It's gonna show more options that are mixing. Right there. Yep.
see the mic
Okay,
aux
yeah, you just had it. Yep. That's because we're not streaming on Discord. Use the I'm mouse wheel.
troubleshooting with you,
And people are hearing me troubleshoot with you because you won't listen to me. Turn the mic aux up.
See it?
There you go to sources. Actually, go to live screen. Yep.
In OBS.
Now scroll down a little bit. No, scroll down on the right-handed slider. It's gonna show more options that are mixing. Right there. Yep. Okay, yeah, you just had it. Yep. That's because we're not streaming on Discord. Use the mouse wheel.
Troubleshooting with you,
And people are hearing me troubleshoot with you because you won't listen to me. Turn the mic aux up. Go to sources. Actually, go to live screen. Yep.
in OBS.
Now scroll down. An audio source, and you're gonna pick the Blue Yeti microphone, and you should be good to go. There should be nothing else to it. Yeah, I can hear you. Okay, so in stream in your OBS, you need to go to live screen, and then you need to well maybe we're good. Uh, Give it a second. If there's latency, you have to watch for the stream to catch up. So you hit the scene transition to live, right? Okay.
You're not streaming it in Discord anymore. I'm just guessing right now. All right, so see live screen. Yep, that one. Okay, now, right, I have no control over anything right now, Carl. In here, it's all you right here.
So I do
So
that, and then we're in.
we are in. Yes, we are in.
All
But
right.
hold on one second. Let's test audio.
Yeah, I don't think my audio is working in this. I don't know.
Alrighty. So what we need to do? Yes, your audio is working. Your audio is working. Do you have
Okay.
music playing for yourself right now?
Yeah, I don't have the music yet. Let me throw that
Yep. Throw the music on, and you're ready to roll, man. Audio's working. Cam's working.
up.
Everything's
First
working.
try.
Let me relink the this YouTube stream for some folks that may have missed it.
Yeah, it was fun. I've never heard any of this stuff. I like it. This is the approved non copyrighted stuff. Right?
Hey, I got something to say. I'm just so sick of hearing everyone complain.
So how do I tell if anybody's here?
I know this pain, but hitting bottom is the only way to change.
Right now, let's see what we've got
So
going
I'll
on.
keep hustling, you keep
There's people watching. I need to relink the new stream link. Hang on.
Okay. All right, and my buddy Lucian's trying to join into the Discord.
Alrighty.
But it says he can't join for some reason. I just try to send him a straight up invite, but
you have to invite people to the verified channel with this link right here. I got it.
Oh, cool.
Where are you speaking to him at? Here, I'll link you the correct link, and then I'll link it in all the stream chats. We're not.
Yeah,
we're
do
not
that.
on Discord right now. We're streaming on YouTube and we're streaming on Facebook.
Okay. Yeah, it's fine. I mean, I am streaming on YouTube in the Discord too. Well, it's a little. I'm streaming the wrong screen actually. It's all right. It's a madhouse over here. I do too many things. Cool. Now we are streaming on Discord as well. If you want to get in the chat, jump in the Discord. So you can go to colorfulcarl.com, and then there's a link there to Clienta Studios, and then join the Discord. You'll need to go to the Verify channel. I got to update that for next time. But all the little things. I just wanted to get on here, do some art, test out this platform, and I knew it was gonna be like this. But yeah, my buddy is helping me out, Alex. That's who you heard me troubleshooting with. So.
Yo, sorry for the delay, everybody.
Yeah, ain't no thing, dude. We're here. We're live.
We are cracking in action.
Yeah, dude. So it's this is so fun. I just love the idea of this. Now that I'm getting into it a little more, this is all kind of evolving from my creation of resurrection of Clienta Studios. That was my dad's little moniker thing. And it's funny, you and I hadn't talked in years. You've just been busy with life and all the things like we all have. And you saw what I was doing with that NFT collection, and then now here we are. Now we're live streaming, doing cool art, and you had that whole skill. It's pretty dope. So I love how the world works. So, let's see here. Still love to see so there's nobody in a chat or anything anywhere, right? No.
Yeah, I think I need to relink. Let me send you in a DM real quick the correct YouTube stream link. So for anybody who can hear us, all you have to do is go to his official YouTube channel, and then you'll see where he's live. Or alternatively, you can take this link I'm about to send.
So colorfulcarl.com will link. There's a link right on there to my YouTube channel.
And that right there will take you right to the live stream. The one I sent Carl right there.
Yeah, that'll get people.
Too.
in all the things. Doing the thing. I'll start kicking off some artwork here in a moment. So that'll be good. So I had this old shitty piece of art that I did. I don't know. It's fun. Like this idea, you know, my dad was really like one of my favorite things to watch my dad do art was like, he was just fearless. Like he just jump in there and just start doing shit. Like it was intense, you know, and he just wasn't afraid of messing it up. And there's like so much power in that. Like it's really wild. So I always envied that. So I sat down and started emulating that. And I'll show you what I did one time. God, it's been sitting around now since sometime in 2020 in the pandemic. I don't even like it, but I like the idea of it. So I think I can take it and do like a photo bash with a piece of my dad's art and then like a NASA satellite image that I found of the Earth. So this is like the concept art, if you will. So I guess I need to have my video up so I can see what you all see. All the little things. Fun times. That will go here. This will go here. These are going to get more polished eventually. So anyways, yeah, this is what we're working with. Alex Burson, you liked my stream. I love you for that. Thank you, sir. That was super cool, by the way. So I'm going to do that. Basically, I got a NASA satellite image right here that I'm going to like photo bash over top. So I took this in, just going to have it here digitally so I can mess with it. And then I'll probably put in the real Earth and start drawing off of it and pulling shapes and shit and having fun. So, and, you know, if I feel like doing something else, I will. And then we'll figure out a giveaway. It might be this if somebody's interested in that. We'll see if anybody even shows up. Now that we started 30 minutes late, like, who knows? I feel like there was a couple people, but who knows? So they just drop a comment, like here on, if somebody's watching, drop a comment. I just want to see how it works. It says one person's live. That's probably me. Awesome. One person's watching there. Cool. So we're just on YouTube and Facebook, right, Alex?
Yeah. Go. You can turn your stream off in Discord. That'll give you a little bit more. Give you a little more. Excuse me. Bandwidth.
Yeah, it's fine. I don't think we're running out of bandwidth. Do you?
Okay. I mean, it'll help. You don't need to be streaming into Discord too. But we'll hang out in here.
If it becomes a problem,
anybody who wants to join is more than welcome.
Yeah, we'd love to have them in. Shooting the shit, as it were. Let's see. Let me ping Lucian real fast.
If you need, or if anybody else needs, Carl, I put an announcement in the Discord for the correct, new, updated YouTube link, and I'm gonna post the Facebook one as well.
All right, cool.
And so if you got people messaging you where to go, these are where.
All right.
The past two links are the right ones.
All right. I'll post that on the old Facebook and Discord. So, all right. I think we're good. Let's see. So many technical aspects to all this. Like even Discord is a little clunky. I love it once you're like integrated into it, but it's so crazy. But like this whole, I kind of just deep dove into this whole community of like crypto and NFTs and like digital art, and I'm like getting into live streaming and Twitter for the first time. Like I avoided Twitter like my whole life, and now it's now I really like the platform. It's funny how that works. So. I'm on the YouTube live. Okay, dope, Lucian. Coming through good? I suppose.
Yeah, if anybody wants to join the Discord just to have a chat with Carl, just join one of the normal. Actually, I will make a Discord channel for you guys to join, and I will drag you down.
Okay, cool. How do I get this to play in a loop?
What you talking?
Nothing. It just wasn't playing music, and I clicked on it. And it was, so we're good.
Searching for greatness in a sea of the dying and shameless. A sea of the aimless. I don't wanna be one of the nameless. I'ma wake up with the mindset that one day I'm gonna make it. And I don't think I'll be fine if I don't break my limitations. Don't try to stop me.
Just trying to find some music that I'm vibing. Is there any like stations that are just like I really just like lo-fi with no lyrics, you know?
Yeah, do here I got you.
So I know I saw some cool automation on how to do this, and everything I do in Photoshop is still like really manual. I haven't like really embraced all the newer things in the past decade. I kind of like the manual part of it. It's a little old school. I'm getting to be old school these days. I just scanned this in my little derpy printer. Crazy little printer still does great scans. It's pretty amazing. It's like $100. Trying to get all my aspect ratios good. Perspective. Anywho, who we got? Anybody in? Lucian, what up? Yeah, dude, keyboard is super loud. That's something I'll have to work on. I need to sign into chat.
There you go, Carl. That's a good mix.
Yeah. Definitely gonna get a less noisy keyboard. Or figure out like maybe there's probably a noise canceling solution.
Yeah, having that mic up off the desk helps a little bit, but that's why I can't use my keyboard that I used to use, because some of the switches on the mechanicals are kind of loud.
Yeah, this whole jam is loud.
Yep.
Alright, so here's my derpy little drawing. Now I'm just gonna start having fun with it. Copy that. Drop that.
I sent you a good mix too.
Okay, how do I do that on the
Just watch it on YouTube. I sent you a link to it in Discord.
Did you update that got it. Perfect. Stumbling through this. This is lovely. I love it, dude. What's fun is like we're gonna do hundreds of these, right? Like, I mean, hopefully, and then like we'll go back and watch this one, and it'll be hilarious. It's already like that.
The fact that we're alive. The fact that we're alive is the Christmas miracle here. Let's be real.
Yeah, we got it. We're here.
We've accomplished feats.
But we have, yeah. Why not? Celebrate
the small step for Cleantha Studio. One giant leap for mankind.
Well, we'll see. At least embracing all the technologies. It's a nice balance here, you know. We do the excessive amount of nature and technology. Somehow it works out for me. I love it, you know. Fuck it. I hate. So they invert it. So Photoshop, it used to be that like if you held shift, you would start distorting your image, right? But now it's if you don't hold shift. It's just fucking annoying. I know it's just a setting. I can go back and change it, but why'd they change it on me? You know? level some. And choose.
Okay, so if anybody wants to join Discord, you can take the link that I sent in our YouTube chat, or you can join our Discord and you'll see a channel that says join here in the voice channel. So once you join that in the voice, I'll drag you down into this one. You can speak to the man himself.
The man. That is me. That's all I do. I sit on this computer and I talk to people for a living. It's lovely. Anyways, I don't really like this like perspective I got going on here. It's not really even working for me. Let's see. These neuro filters are so sick. Let's see if I got some fun stuff in here. Colorize. What's that gonna do for me? Style transfer might be fun. Ooh, let's do like a Van Gogh-y thing. It's kind of gnarly. I'm gonna download all the little things here. Adobe, thank you. There's a little psychedelic mountain in there or something. Did you see that? Yeah, let me mess with that. Somehow it doesn't even look like Earth anymore. No, I don't like that.
Alright, I'm pumping the stream out.
Pump the stream, dog. Ooh, that's fun. Let's see how many levels are on this channel. Yeah, I'll do. Copy that. Let's throw those back there in case I want to revert.
God,
to something.
the Earth is super detailed. I didn't even take that close of a look there. Holy crap.
Oh, I just dropped in a NASA photo satellite, bro.
Okay, bro.
Yeah, so that's like
Okay,
that's a telescope or so. That's a satellite image, dog.
I was like, when did he get to...
Yeah, you blink and I'm just photorealistic Earth. Watch out.
Photorealism, here we go.
That's how we do it.
Keeping it real.
So I'm erasing that from the background. Yeah, so like I like the idea of this thing. I just didn't like how it was kind of coming out. So trying to see what I can do with that. Alright, so then now I have this little Earth on here. I'm gonna start having fun. It's kind of gnarly.
Alright, you're getting a few viewers now. They were all on a bad link. I'm gonna retweet the right one.
Tweeter it, dog. So yeah, I'm just working on this little piece of painting. It's like inspired by some of my dad's work with like the watercolor experiments. Like, so when he passed away, like I have all these like old watercolors and shit from him that I never really painted with. Like I went to design and art school, but like we didn't really do much watercolor. I mean, we did a bunch of acrylics and oils and shit, but so like watercolor was always a little fascinating to me. So yeah, I got this kind of cool vibe here. So I'm just kind of the artwork I didn't like, you know, like here's the original. Let's see. Pull this up. Trying to figure out the flow. So like this is more what was in my head, so I'm just fucking fixing it digitally, you know. But I still got this little derpy. This is now a sketch. I didn't know what to do tonight, so I just found this old piece of artwork. And I was like, you know what? Let's start with that. Let's throw away. Maybe somebody wants it. You know, I made it in 2020 when I was just hanging out in the start of the old pandemic. So, using this dope Wacom. Actually, Wacom actually donated this to me for a little video thing. This little sponsor thing, which was super dope. So I think I made a video about that a while back. It's been a while. Tuck this little piece in here. Yeah. Down. There's the background. I'm just gonna start having some fun. Anybody in the chat, you guys are welcome to hey, what up, Bobby Digital? Andy, what's up, Andy? Finally, what'd you say? Finally.
You guys can blame it on me. It's
So-
all the Wizard of Oz's fault. The guy behind the curtain.
Oh yeah, I finally found you. Yeah. Nah, it ain't your fault, dog. We're just figuring it the fuck out. What else are we doing? I'm just
We
having
need to take
fun.
a commercial break for watching the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
Smoke comes up in the curtain and that guy pulls the lever and everything's good.
Exactly. All is well. Let's see what I can do here. I'm just gonna doodle on this for a bit. Oh, that's what I want to do, like a smudge painting on it. That looks gonna be fun. Just gonna do something fun and easy tonight. Something that's throwaway. Where's the smudge tool? I hate you. Got the wrong brush out. Let's do it. Hi. Let me grab some of this tail, put it on top here. Mhm. So is anybody here actually see like the NFT collection, all that stuff that I was doing? I basically launched it at the end of February.
I'll drop the link
Curious,
for
can you describe a client intake process? Yeah, I can describe a client intake process. So basically, I assume you're talking in what reference are you talking? Because I really don't take commissions right now as an artist individually, but my studio does. We do a lot of stuff like that. So I could talk about that if you like. No, that question was for Bobby, if you're still here. What up, Zach? Yeah, you can hop in the Discord chat if you're feeling chatty, but you can also do the keyboard jams if that's where you're at tonight. And no thing. Why is that?
Big Z in the house. Oh, thank God we got the all the technical difficulties out.
One step at a time. Oh, sometimes I am smarter than I look. Yeah. Reference to Epic Made. Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, basically client intake process is like, hey, you got introduced to us, or you found us and you reached out and decided you needed something, and you connected more than likely with me. So that either comes in via email or text or referral, some sort of connection. At that point, obviously, I hop on the phone with them and just kind of start to ask questions about like what they're looking for and the type of work that they like and what gets them excited in the creative world, essentially. And then from there we start discussing expectations and what's a victory for them, right? Like if we're going to do a project, we want it to be very successful. So knowing ahead of time like what success looks like for somebody is really, really important. And then anytime you can get a client to give you, people can say something to you that's like, hey, like I want this type of feel. I want it to feel professional, right? That's a great one, right? What the hell does that mean? Like, what does that mean to you, most importantly, right? So we have that kind of conversation and digest exactly the particulars of that, trying to get visual references, remove any opportunity for miscommunication, misunderstanding. And then, we start talking about timelines and budgets and make sure all of that lines up with the expectations. Go from there. Does that answer your question, Bobby? Did you hit up everybody in the... Dude, Carl should go on the Reddit TV thing. It'd be perfect. All right, I'm down for that too, Zach. I was just reading the bros chat, the Kale rating party, guys. So I recently created a Discord chat just for like my old homies from basically all of us from high school. We've just been in every direction for years now. We're all in our mid 30s, mid to late 30s, I suppose. But we all played EverQuest together, and we used to totally love raiding on EverQuest, and Kale was like our favorite place, like these giants. So I made a Kale raiding party chat channel.
It was
so
all
glorious.
This guy's fault. He started a 10-man crew of brilliant gamers that wasted so many years on having good fun.
Hell no, dog. That was awesome memories. It was not a zero moment wasted.
It was awesome.
I love it, dude. So much of that stuff translates into like the business world and the creative world, and I love it.
I've
even
words that kids didn't ever hear outside of that world.
Well,
like we in like literature, or writing and stuff, but other than that, you wouldn't hear it.
Totally. And how about the fact that like this whole text culture like came up around like elite gamer talk? You know what I mean? Like we're all rating on a 56K dial-up, and it takes 7 minutes to zone. Like we had to patch the game for 15 hours, and we're like super jazzed. But like
Mike had the fastest internet at 56K.
Had that 56.
On the gateway, bro. That thing was that was the monster.
Dude, that gaming was the first thing that both got me excited, like really excited about technology, but also really, really jazzed on like working and earning money to get things I want. Like we got those jobs at Il Giardino's like back in the day, when I started working there, and then I got everybody else a job, and it was super dope. And that was all my dad's fault, right? Like my dad knew the owner and got me a job at like 15 busting tables, and then just dragged everybody in. We used to play Mad EverQuest and work at LG's. It was dope.
two very, very fun, amazing things that can be almost too fun at times. So
sure, man.
It was awesome.
Yeah, but that and seeing all my dad's crazy art, and then some crazy Lord of the Rings and fantasy stuff like that, and then Game of Thrones as an adult, like all that shit just really inspires all my art. Not this type of piece in particular. This one is like just me trying to channel old man do something dope with his work. I wonder, I should layer in some shit from one of his paintings. I'll do that in a second. I'll do this until I hate it, and then I'll try to save it with one of Dad's paintings. Good times. So I like to color burn, but I'm just chilling, wondering if I can make something cool here. Any other chatting? No. Looks good. So feel free to jump in the Discord. We got the Discord link?
Yeah. One sec.
So Bobby, how did you find out about this? Oh. There he goes. Good job. So,
And if anybody can't see the voice channel we're in Discord, there is one everybody can see. Just join that one, and I'll drag you into this one. I have permission set up this way just because it's how it's done these days. Hopefully, when the community grows, we'll have a need for it. As of right
yeah.
now, you know.
Right now we're thirsty, you know. Later on we'll be, you know, less thirsty. So.
Yeah, really cool to be in the cool kids club. You guys are all in the cool kids club.
I don't know, but you know they probably are. If they're here, they have at least mildly good taste because I do actually like myself, so that's good.
Oh, I'm glad you did, because
And if you don't like yourself, like you got to look at that. You know, that's a problem. Like if you're not, I'm not saying like be ridiculous, but like at the same time, like if something needs to be addressed.
You got a stalker here, apparently, bro.
What's up?
You have a stalker here.
Who that?
Bobby's up in your Insta.
Love it. Love it.
Man.
Super fan. What'd you say?
Self-proclaimed, man.
Yeah. I wonder which Bobby that is, or if I know that. I know a couple of Bobbies. I don't know any of them as Bobby Digital. That's the fun thing, right? Like everybody gets a online name these days, you know? Super fun. Just get in here and adding some depth on shit and having fun. I don't know. I was on the fence if I wanted to do something like hyper realistic tonight. Kind of do more like a, I don't know, like I have this crazy tree ant guy I'm working on. Maybe I'll show that to you guys. Does anybody want to see that? Is anybody in the chat? At least that's how I found the original YouTube channel. All right. I'm gonna hit everyone on the Discord.
Yeah, you know, I I knew that Insta was widely used for this scene. I probably should start hitting up your Insta a lot more.
I got you on the Insta, right? Or is it just Clean at the Studios?
I just have. There's so many socials these days. You never know.
Dude, it's like it's so relentless. You just gotta focus on one and power lift it.
Yeah.
Let's see, what can I do here? I think I'm just gonna run some of these off and clean them up more later. So there's all these like non-destructive ways to do things. I don't like them as much. I like to just totally annihilate this thing into, just keep merging the layers essentially. Like no fear kind of thing that I'm trying to channel from the old man. That was so magical to watch. I think that was like, as an artist, like watching my dad do some really crazy beautiful stuff so fast was just, it was like so masterful, you know? It was so cool. The last one he ever did, I have on my wall. Let's see. Where's my actual stream? Yeah, it's right here. Actually, you just can't see it because it's blown out. Is that coming? Yeah. I don't know. I'll pull it up. beautiful. Well, he did it like 30 minutes and then he died like a month later. Fucking crazy. That's so cool. Yeah, so I'm liking this a little more already. I have an idea of a painting that my dad did that I always use on shit. Let's see. So I like to come up with an idea, try to rough it out on paper, because I only have but so much skill on paper, and I get a little afraid and all the fear of fucking it up, and then all that. So then I like to just kind of take it in digital and then make it into something new and better. And then like the idea of then doing something like this and then throwing some of my dad's work into it, like posthumously, like now we're collaborating on the art. It feels so good. So let's go that route. I thought I had one of these things already open. Ooh, yeah. Oh, this one could be sick. Okay, I've got a cool idea, I think. I'm going to drop that guy in. That's one of my dad's originals. And then this guy. I always use this crazy color one. This is on my wall in my room. This one right here. It's looks like this, but it's freaking like 8 foot wide. It's fucking beautiful, so colorful and ridiculous. And so yeah, it's like 8 foot by 6 foot. It's fucking enormous. Takes up half my wall, and it's just beautiful, radiant colors. I made it look even brighter and kind of crazier digitally here, but it's still like on par with that. So I was thinking this might be like really dope, kind of as this little bullshit here in the corner. So we'll throw that on there, and then we'll just a quick cappy in case we need it again. All right. Give a little dimensional feel to it. Sometimes I just like this, like the way that it adds some noise to the piece. It's even better that way sometimes, where it's like you can't really see his piece anymore, but it like turns into something else. Like, I think that's fun. Let's see what happens when I drop the color out. Lost the magic when I dropped the color out, though.
Every time
Music's pretty solid.
Stuff,
What'd you say, brother?
every time I look at some of this stuff, you see it. Depending on your mood, depending on everything, you see a whole new image appear.
Yeah, it's really cool how that works.
Yeah, I'm actually nice somebody who would love to watch this.
Just want to add like a little interest in here more, Ooh, that's too much. It's starting to look like something cool. Oh, this is the like painting I used in part for the Cleanthus Studios logo. It's funny, I keep gravitating towards this. How many times can I reuse this one painting into several new pieces of art? It's kind of cool. Didn't even think about it. Just experiment with all the different ways to blend stuff. more like just kind of experimental and therapeutic than anything in some regards. So let's do that. So let's see. How are you digitizing the huge pieces? Yeah, so that's a great question. So all the stuff that I'm digitizing, essentially, we just photographed. Like I have about 700 pieces, so we just photographed all of them. Sorry, it took me a while to notice your message there. And then I've just been after I did that, I cleaned them up and messed with them in Photoshop for a while and make sure that they look good. And something I did with Dad when he was still alive was like I would help him with that. We'd bring in some stuff like I don't know if you can see up here. Let's see. Cool. All right, so there's this paint like there on the wall. I have, I don't know, 4. It's one painting that I redid 4 different versions of it, like the little faces in the middle. So he loved it when I would take his stuff and like edit it and do crazy stuff with it. Like that was really something he enjoyed. So, I love doing this posthumously because I just feel like he loves it too, Like, I don't think we die. I think we just transition. Let's just go on to the next movie. We're still a thing. We're not nothing, I don't believe that. So, anyways, not that anyone cares what I believe. That answer your question, Bobby? just trying to, be entertaining, I think. Doing here. Having fun. So this can't be the worst stream anyone's ever seen, right? That's my goal for the evening.
Bro, you're light years. Doing great, bro. You were doing great.
Good times. Put these bright marks in. Oh, I painted them on the wrong layer. That's cool, or whatever. So Alex, I still gotta do that portrait for you, man. I promise. I'm gonna do it.
Alright.
Need a little more time. I was gonna do it tonight, but it just wasn't feeling right.
Yeah, I gotta mess with the idea too, cause like Lux, I don't want to be called Lux amongst my friends like in this world. It's gotta be my name. It's gotta be Alex, and I don't know. I've got to think it.
You can be Alexander, bro. Get serious, all like formal.
That's a little long though. I don't know.
You can go Xander.
Xander, yeah, Xander Cage. That's it.
I don't know why I think I'm funny. Don't mind me. Ooh, that's kind of fun. Yeah, I have to hook up my other display. This one's a little. I mean, I only have 128 gigs of RAM in this thing. So I feel like it shouldn't lag. I don't care what I'm doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I almost wonder how much stress you're putting on your machine, streaming on multiple things. I don't know. It's probably pretty heavy.
We'll see.
Not for your graphics card or anything, but for your like your bit rate's kind of but it's not too bad.
Performance. Yeah, GPU's pumping.
Yeah, Photoshop and 2 different. Yeah.
Yeah, it's alright.
You're getting use out of it. Not many people get use out of that kind of GPU that you have. So.
Yeah, that's true. Well, we invested in it so we could do stuff like this. This is so much fun, though. I could totally see how this could be something that I'm just like jazzed to do all the time. Especially people actually, just want to kick it with us. Yeah, Bobby, jump into the Discord, brother. We are on Discord. If you go to colorfulcarl.com is probably the easiest thing to spell. Then you can click on the link to Cleanthus Studios, and then there's a link to the Discord on there. But you'll have to go to the verified channel. Actually, Alex just dropped the link in the chat, bro, if you don't mind.
Yep, that'll take you right into the verified.
Boom.
And then if you're in the Discord, get in the one voice channel you can join, and I'll drag you down to the live stream channel.
Got it, first try. No, I didn't have to kill anyone. Wait, I did lose a lot of hours of sleep and hair. I used to have hair when I started this business. So it was great. I still have some actual pigmentation in my beard for at least a couple more years. Then I'll just be bald and gray. No, I got a deal on Newegg, and I bought it. So yeah, I mean we've been doing good stuff though. So.
Yeah, I know who our first sponsor is, Carl.
Newegg. All right, Newegg, hook me up. Need some additional streaming equipment. Huge shout out to Wacom though. These little monitors are dope, dude. Like you can hook this. So I'm drawing on this guy right here. So this is the Wacom one. This is actually just like an entry level Wacom. It's nothing crazy. They're not even that expensive, but you know I can draw right on the screen. This isn't like their professional grade one, but they actually sent it to me just kind of as a little, you know, they wanted me to test it out, make a video about it, like I mentioned earlier, kind of like a sponsor thing. It's really cool. You can actually hook it right up to your cell phone, which I think is really dope. So I plug this right into my cell phone, opens up Samsung Dex, because I don't use iPhones. I don't even know if iPhone's cool enough to do that. So there's that on your iPhone. Anyways, this plugs in right into my Samsung, and it turns it into like a desktop, and then I can use this just like a full-blown display on a PC, and you can download like a $5 Painter app, and like you're good to go. So the barrier to entry to do this type of work is so much lower than it used to be. It's still pretty high though, but still, I just think that's cool. So I'm gonna mess these up a little bit in here. Bitcoin mining is killing the GPU prices. Yeah, dude, it is. That's for sure. I mean, you know, you got to think that what's going on right now in the whole world is crazy. First of all, before I go off on all of that, which I'm not going to do at all for the record, cryptocurrency is doing some pretty remarkable things in terms of like allowing opportunities for people to participate in the financial system on a level that they never could have in some of these countries that aren't as you know, technologically advanced or don't have the highest, you know, wealth and population and all that sort of stuff. And it's pretty remarkable. That said, like capitalism is flourishing all over some cryptocurrency, and you know that comes with its positives and negatives, as it were. So yeah, it is absolutely driving up the price of GPUs like insane. I don't think they'll ever go back down. Honestly, it doesn't matter what I always see is things go up to the roof. Like everyone tries to keep the prices there. They don't want to bring it back down, even if everything went to proof of stake and you're no longer mining coins, which I just don't think that would happen like that. So
Yeah, there'll be coin mining for some time, but the transition to Ethereum is we're in process. It's going to take a long time for Bitcoin to be worthless, but in fact, it may never be worthless. But
yeah, dude, I see it could go any sort of way, right? Like you never know, right? Like nobody knows, right? It's like I talk about making a business plan sometimes with people, and they're like, "Oh, you need a 5-year and a 10-year plan." Like you can't plan anything in 10 years from now.
Especially
we could be living like, I mean, it's like the technology that's going to exist in 10 years. Like in 2020, it was when the iPhone came out. Like think about that, right? So like, how are you going to plan a business, especially in like creative, like for 10 years out? Like it's impossible. But anyways, Yeah, I do think Bitcoin could end up being like the new gold standard across the world. Like we haven't had a gold standard in a long time, and you know that there's a lot of power to
Imagine
having
how hard that
some
would
sort
be
of
for
standard. What?
somebody to understand that it's something that's digital could be treated as a gold standard.
Why?
Because, no, just imagine how hard that is for some people to conceptualize, because it's not a physical thing that they can touch, but it's actually much more secure than even a dollar bill.
Yeah, well, the dollar
Can be
bill is
shredded, burned. You can never destroy. All you can do, the worst that could happen is you could lose the coins, lose the identifier.
yeah, that happens a lot.
That's about it.
Yeah, for sure. That does happen. Trying to figure out if I like any of the shit I'm doing here. Yeah, it's I mean, all of our money's digital now, anyways. Like I think like it's less than 1% of our money. I mean, it's way less than 1% for sure. Is actually physical, anyways, and that's just in this country. I don't know what it's like everywhere else, but yeah, money's been digital a long time. Like, you know what I mean? What we have now is transparency that hasn't been like this. That's the big thing. Let's do this. Anyways, so anybody else have any questions? Bobby, feel free to keep asking any questions you might have. It's appreciate you showing up. Lucian, you still here, bro? You were up here earlier. We got 3 watching. I didn't get any dislikes yet. Go team. That's how I know when we're finally doing something. You know, that's when you've arrived. When you start getting haters, you know? If you don't got any haters, nobody's even listening, right? Machine, what are you doing? Still there, Alex? My machine dying. Photoshop is not trying to do what I want it to do right now.
Yeah, what's up, man?
Nothing. I think
Just looking around to see if there's any other channels that I didn't let people know what's up.
Yeah, I can't even zoom or nothing. My Photoshop's being janky.
You can close your stream inside of Discord if you're getting a little hot on the.
Let's see. Yeah, okay. Cool, that may help. Let me see. I am actually bogging this thing down. It is possible. All right, let's see.
This goes without saying. Everybody knows this, but make sure if you're new here, hit the like button.
Oh yeah.
The subscribe button. Join our socials. We are doing a giveaway at the end of this. And we're great people. There's lots to be learned here and lots of good times to be had. So
yeah, man. So I'm excited that to be doing this. Like, and I've been making this colorful Carl content for a long time too. So people will see some of that if they go through like our YouTube channel and stuff. But like my buddy John shoots all those for me and edits them. And that's just me like talking about creativity and talking about this NFT stuff and talking about nature actually, because that's really what inspires me to do art. And then just living I just love nature and adventure. So like a lot of my episodes are even just about growing food and shit. Like I think it's super important for everyone to be aware of that kind of stuff. So if you're into that, you want to read some of that stuff, you can too. And I'm always happy to answer questions about business, art, NFTs, crypto, and any kind of like backyard growing DIY shit. Like I'm all into that. So
we have every base covered here, from digging a well to building a high rise, whatever suits you.
Yeah. I don't got any of that. Maybe that's
wide range here.
Let me reboot Photoshop because it's dying on me. Let's see. I haven't restarted this computer in like a month. It might be time to restart the computer. All right, so. All right, let's see if this is gonna not be a pain in my ass. It's kind of fun, but it's not working yet. It's not going together, you know what I mean? Trying to punch a little more depth in this thing. Yeah, not exactly like that. That looks good. Mm-hmm. I love digital work. It's like, the only problem with digital work is you can get so crazy sometimes where you're just like messing it up and fixing it over and over again and just not making any progress. Or at least that's where I get kind of a hot mess when I do art. So. I don't know. Not into it yet. Maybe I'll get there eventually. This piece here, that is. That's kind of working a little better. Anybody else got any questions? Anything? The next FT joins in late June. That's true. Curious for the general timeline project fast turnaround varies from client to client. Always varies from client to client. You know, Alex mentioned we're doing an NFT drop. That's something totally separate in terms of that goes. On the client side with Epic Made, it's like literally, like we don't start anything the week. We usually don't start anything for at least somewhere between like 2 weeks and a month from when we get it, depending on what it is. And then, let's see. Yeah, it just depends on the project, really, man. Some of them take months. We used to do websites. They take like a long time. Now we just do the animations and digital art, illustration type of stuff. I'm not even on the art team, for the record. Like my team does amazing work and they're super fast. I am neither. It just depends on what I'm doing, really. But I don't do client work anymore because my team's just like, I run the business. But that's also like why I started Clean Up the Studios, and it's probably important to mention that. Not when I say started, I rebooted it because it was my dad's moniker long before it was ever mine. I don't do art in the business anymore. I really just focus on the front end of the business, you know, business development, you know, having those onboarding conversations with clients and that kind of stuff. As such, it really just got to a space where I needed to have this creative release and outlet and all this sort of stuff. You know, this is like, I really love this. I am in my heart of hearts actually an artist, you know. So that was always really important to me. And I got away from that in the recent years, and, you know, building a team and a company that is much greater than anything I would ever do myself. And that's kind of the big, you know, magic in it, right? Like, the team is all greater together than we are as individuals. So it allows us to do some really cool shit. You know, we recently got, with Epic Made, joined this creative collective we got accepted to, where we're doing work for a lot of different brands on Nickelodeon's brand. So that's super cool. So we're having fun with that, like, kind of like dream come true stuff, like brands that we've loved our whole lives we get to work on now. It's like totally mind-blowing. You know, and running this business has been crazy. I've been doing it my whole life. Like I started this when I was 22, and I am 36. I'll be 37. So, you know, overnight success. Yeah, just got lucky. No, it's been insane, the whole journey, but lovely at the same time. Nope, nothing else I'd rather be doing. And we are going to relaunch the NFTs. So we did that NFT collection, I think I've mentioned many times, maybe tonight too, but we launched that back in September, and I was really, January, and we're relaunching this June with more collections. So I'm going to shoot for 3 collections, one of each of his major styles, because I really think that'll like really be cool. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing here. I don't know if I like this at all. Yeah. So, talking and doing art sometimes is interesting.
Yeah, I'm gonna post the old collection if you wanted to if you wanted to get into it.
Yeah, you can take a look at it. That'd be cool. What's that up there? I think this is like destroying the illusion I was going for. It's all about making illusions.
Oh, I love that layer. It's awesome.
What?
I like that layer.
What layer?
The layer. The delay on the YouTube stream is about 20 seconds behind real life. Like we're talking in real time.
Oh yeah, got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna make it punch a little more punchy. Just experimenting here, you know. There's no real plan. I'm sure I'll get better at doing these for, you know, on the fly.
That's a good question, Bobby. I'm interested to know that too.
Yeah, so my buddy Chris, like hit me up. He and I knew each other through the business circles and like Norfolk and entrepreneur stuff. With actually we met at Hatch, Norfolk, that Zach Miller started, and we had an office in there for a little while. It was super fun, and I met Chris over there, and he owned Nataris, and he just hit me up one day. He's like, Carl, like, are you doing NFTs? I was like, no, I'm out for a run. And like, I'm literally like on a run outside. Like we're talking NFTs, and this is like the summer of 2020. And then I started kind of getting into it more and more with him. And then we ended up deciding like he wanted to help me kind of create a collection and get into the space a little more. I just didn't know what that looked like. And then it just sort of came together. My buddy, my another friend of mine that's into NFTs and crypto, Ben, just like hit me up, and he's like, dude, I know you want to do your art as NFTs and all that, and you should. He's like, but have you thought of like just NFTing all of your dad's stuff? Like, because I have 700 of these here, and they're just like taking up space. And that just like really, all this kind of started spitballing, and every time I talk to people, new and cool shit happens, and like new doors open up. So like now we're looking at like potentially June 25th, we're going to launch 3 collections. We're going to do probably a live show in Norfolk. I'm looking for somewhere to do that now, have a couple conversations going. But so we'll have all the physical art up on the walls, then we'll sell the NFTs. And what I'm going to do is like open the NFT price at a super low space, like a super low rate, what's going to equate to around, in Ethereum, around like 50 to 150 bucks each. And then from there, once the collection has traded volume on the NFT space, so basically in the NFT world, if you're not familiar, your collections are all tracked by, like, there's a collection and then individual pieces, and you can see what's the total volume traded over time, and then like what's the last price it was at, and if it's listed and not listed and all that. So I'm going to create a benchmark for like the total volume. And if you buy these NFTs for like 50 to 150 bucks, they represent these physical, tangible pieces of art. Because I don't want to keep all 700 of these. Like it's ridiculous. They're just in a box and like stowed away and stuff right now, because I have 25 on my walls and my freaking ceiling, and like all this stuff. So it's like I can't keep all these. So I just want to get them out there to the world and like show everybody like what an amazing artist my old man was. And then at the same time, I'm doing these like little fun collabs, and like we'll see what happens with that. So you never know. Got another idea here on this piece. Feeling a little stuck on it. Yeah, so that's kind of how I got into NFTs. So I'll be NFTing pretty much all these little things I do on these live streams too, and then what I plan to do is just give them away to the people that show up to these streams with contests. So if you guys are showing up, I'll be giving you guys NFTs. They're gonna be on the Polygon network, and yeah. So.
Yeah, being part of the community early on is very important. It means
yeah, I plan totally. Yeah. I really plan on rewarding everyone as much as possible. So like following all of our channels, jumping into Discord, leveling up on the Discord. We're gonna do a competition with that. Basically, like there's engagement rewards. So we're gonna start pushing that a little bit too. I definitely have some NFTs to give away that'll connect to that. I have some really dope other art. So, where is the one I'm looking for? I gotta get a little more organized. I'm a little bit all over the place. I know everyone's surprised to hear that.
You're doing great, man.
Thanks, Alex. Love you, guy.
Dude, I'm your cheerleader, bro.
Cheerleading. Alright, let's see if we can drop this.
Never knew you'd have It's Bad as your cheerleader, did you?
Yeah, dude, I always wanted. Love you, buddy. Let's just do this. See how I can make this work in here. Actually a face behind this. Check this out. Rasterize. Select invert. Content aware fill. Make it cool. Look at that. Now I'm having fun. It's getting a little spacey and shit. Can you drop recommendations for photographers for large work? I come from a tribe of old school artisans, etc., but photography skills on zero. Yeah, I can come up with some people for you for sure. I don't have anyone right off the top of my head, but I got a guy that I think could definitely help out with it. I definitely can't jump into that. I got too many crazy things going on. I shot a lot of these myself, but I definitely can connect you with some people. If you go to colorfulcarl.com, you can just jump in there and shoot me an email, and I'll reply back and get you connected with somebody. I assume you're in Hampton Roads, right? So I'm gonna try to do like a, I don't know, just trying to see what a mask on this would look like. Ooh, it's getting gnarly. Yeah, I don't hate that at all. Let's see something here. Yeah, I don't even know if any of the original painting is going to make it in here. I mean, some of it, I guess. I just like the idea of it. I just didn't get it where I wanted it when I painted it. It's funny, I was hoping like I could like associate this original painting with this. It might be like, hey, I can give away this painting, but they're not even going to look related, you know? Maybe they will. Who
Eh,
knows?
that kills me to hear that you don't think that. Well, I mean, your talents. It's different. I mean, obviously, it can't be summarized by this one piece here, but you're very talented. Um, Regardless of what you say about your coworkers being more talented.
Oh, dude. Well, look, we have different
What a
skills.
flattering statement.
I don't think a lot of the talent, the team, right? Yeah, my team. I don't. A lot of them like don't even like abstract art like this. I know, like, I mean, Ross and
Definitely making a comeback though, you know, like I see it popping up everywhere, where I would never expect it.
yeah, I mean, it's a flavor, right? Like I like it all. Like I like to do realistic stuff too. You know what I mean? And it just depends on.
With expression in general, I don't stick to a genre. I just like good things that have feelings behind them and make a statement. And sometimes a statement that could be interpreted to an individual or a whole.
Yeah, makes sense. Picking up what you're putting down. Made a couple videos just the other day. Oh, we're doing a tax workshop. If anybody's listening, with AIGA, next Thursday. Got to check out Hampton Roads AIGA. We are basically doing everything you need to know for like taxes 101 as a freelancer working in a gig economy type of jam. Just trying to like make sure people lose that fear of working for themselves, because it's so gratifying. And I just thought that'd be cool programming. And the CPA I use for both my personal and my business stuff is running it. Her name is Misty Lineberger. She owns Pixel Financial Group. They do really amazing shit. So I don't know what I'm looking for here. My brain is. I was looking for replace color. Where is replace color? Select color range, I think. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Select color range. I see what you mean, Alex. Why is it gotta be so complicated?
Yeah, the Discord verify is not too bad. It's just you just click that link, and then under the thing that says comment here to verify, you just click the green check mark, and that's it. And you can see everything. Just make sure you're not a robot. That seems to be like the trending and needed thing to do these days.
That's really gnarly. I like how that came out, actually. This is like abstract digital art, basically. I'm trying to add some of these colors into the back.
Phone number. What is that all about?
What?
Is Discord asking for the phone number? Our server's definitely not.
Phone number. I live in a cave. It's in full hat.
I don't blame you. I wouldn't want to give the phone number out either.
Yeah, why would it give out ask for a phone number? I don't know. Can you screenshot that?
Yeah, I would.
Lucian. We're trying to party, dude. Can you get in the Lucian? Can you get in the live stream? Lucian is a super talented artist. He was the first artist I met in college, and he's super dope. I love him. He loves to grow and shit too. Yeah, he's a good dude.
Yeah, I'll let you. If you post the link, or if you screenshot it with like a Gazzo or something like that.
What'd you say, buddy? Are you talking to Bobby?
Yeah.
Sipping Coors. I got my water. Had to hit the brakes a bit, you know.
Huh. So that's Discord as the app, not our server. Okay, that's wild. I know they just did a big privacy update for Discord, so maybe that's something new.
Yeah.
It's definitely turning into more than just a. It used to be a Slack type program for gamers, but they're taking the gamer part out. It's bigger than Slack now. Probably has been for some time.
Yeah, I mean, possibly. Mm. Yeah, I don't know if I am gonna like this one.
Lucian wants to know if you planted your garden yet, bro.
Lucian, yo, dog. No. I got all my carrots out there, and I got all my radishes, and I didn't harvest any of them, so I'm probably gonna let a bunch of them go to seed. I set up a bunch of pots. You know, you love gardening and growing food when your wife buys you. I literally got pots for Christmas, like 5 these big, like canvas hand pots that like are like 5 gallons each too. Bro, I'm stoked about some potatoes. I threw a couple in there. I didn't grow a bunch this year, but yeah, I'm growing a whole bunch of shit. I harvested all the seeds, so I just got to get out there and plant it. Just been crazy, man. I'm always behind. I've never started on time. I still get a decent harvest, so definitely could be better, but fuck it. Ooh, that's looking gnarly. Ah, well, sorry to hear that, Bobby. Here, hit me up. Yeah, hit me up. There's my email address, and yeah, I can get you a referral for photographer. Lucian, you know a good photographer that'd be good to shoot art? This line, let's see, let's get like yeah, man. Oh, good. Yeah, I'm getting close to being a wrap myself on this time. Is there anything else I wanted to mention tonight? Like AMA, art, NFTs? Yeah. Cool. Had a little sheet. This is kind of fun though. Man, I don't know. What do you guys think about this? Is this cool? It's starting to kind of be cool. It doesn't like go together yet though. That's where I'm stuck a little bit.
Yeah.
This is like cool, crazy
They're I mean, this stream was just basically to say hello. Definitely test out the equipment, show the faces, and see who shows. We didn't really expect much of anything, so for those who did come, we do appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
Carl appreciates it. I
Always.
appreciate it too.
Always appreciate it. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be something like I'm gonna do a bunch, you know. Got the first one out here. Did a little art ski. Yeah, this thing's interesting. I know, it's like, how do you even judge something like this? It's so funny. You know, I'm going through all my dad's art, and like I have these 72 pieces up, and like I just like there's a couple I'm like this is trash. Like I don't even care about this one. Like I don't like it so much, right? And then like I'll talk to somebody like, yeah, that's my favorite one. I was like, what? Why? That was the worst. And like it's just funny. Like shit speaks to different people. Like art is amazing. It just communicates. It's really hard to pigeonhole any of it, right? Like I might think this is like literally awful, and somebody can't wait to print this out and put it on their wall. You know. For the record, it's kind of awful. Let's see. Let's save it. There it's back. Yeah, I brought it back a little, you know?
I see a face emerging.
You see a face emerging. Oh, shit. Might do that one night. Just ink blot the shit out of everything, you know, until it like feels like something.
Until it feels humanoid.
Yeah. I don't know. I had like some hopes of like a nebulous cloud vibe. Take a NASA space shot and just drop it in here. See what I can do. Public domain. I love some public domain images. Those are the best. I'm standing at this desk all day. Ooh, this one's dope. Save image. Anyone else have questions? No. Put it on a t-shirt. I could do that. I might. That's not a bad idea. You want it on a t-shirt, Bobby? Is that what we're doing? I'm down for it. It's looking crazy as fuck now. Nice.
Wow. That's pretty fucking awesome.
I mean, fuck it. Just having fun.
I'm sure like this no sarcasm there. It's pretty badass.
Just took it right up to the next level. You know what I mean? Add a little nature to it, a little outer space. You know, a little real world to your abstract. Fascinating. I wonder why it's like not coming through everywhere else. Ooh. Play with the levels on this, see if I can get it somewhere good. Yeah, now we're starting to get somewhere. So stupid. I'm gonna give up on this in a minute.
We are we're kind of doing that tonight, Bobby, but I mean there's going to be more of an opportunity when there's more people asking questions. You're the man for doing that for us tonight.
Hey man, I have no idea like what
Not
people are
taking anything
interested
away
in.
from you.
Yeah, like I don't know. I'm happy to talk about anything. But business, yeah, that probably makes sense. Like I feel like that's helpful. I have done that a long time, so I probably have a fair amount of knowledge that would be helpful to people. So it's a great question. Glad to know people are interested in that. How did you even find about like how did you end up here? How do you know about me? Do like we know each other in real life or like again, I don't know who Bobby Digital is, so in terms of like I don't know what you're I don't even know if you're really Bobby, right? Like, that could not be your
I
name
think
at all.
he's. I think he said something that he saw you, found you on Instagram,
Oh
which
really?
is good to
Just
know.
rando.
We need to
Okay.
start, or I need to start helping out with Insta more, man. That should have been a no-brainer, being that you're an artist and all. But
I mean, we get like 3,000, 4,000 views. I've got like a 20,000 view on Insta already one time, like some fucking horses off my brother's porch in Outer Banks. God, this doesn't suck anymore. But it's not great yet. Being an artist is a trip. Kind of like that little edge. The music die. The day the music died. Definitely not a singer. Where's the music? So let's
I got you,
send
buddy.
me the YouTube link. Here it is. I think. Nope. I need music in my life. There it is. Resume musicking. I got too many layers. Going with the merge. Kind of like that. So I'll probably give this away. We can set up like a gleam and give this away to anybody that wants it. And people take it just because it's an NFT. You know what I mean?
yeah, I'll set up a gleam after this.
What'd you say? You set up a gleam.
I'll set up a gleam for this right after we we're done. Well, what do you think, Carl? We'll run it for 3 or 4 days. See what kind of traction it builds.
What does that mean?
I could set the time and duration, or we can run it till next stream.
I'm confused.
Well,
Still,
Gleam's their
Gleam.
giveaways.
no, I got
Yes.
it. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know why I didn't
Giveaways.
realize you were talking about Gleam. Like you weren't just literally talking about Gleam.
Yeah, it's just a time span. So
Yeah, don't mind me, dog. Yeah, sounds great. I've got a few guys partnering with us that I mentioned that they're gonna be doing some specific. Dude, this like is not working right. Brush. Pressure sensitive. It's almost there. I just like I have to like frame this in. I just don't want to fuck it up. The fear of fucking it up, Alex.
yeah,
Really?
you're doing exactly where I would have.
What's up?
I'm not. I can't comment because it's gonna make it not your own.
Okay, bro. Just having fun. What you got?
No, you're touching. You're doing that area I would have focused on. Tentacles, the drip.
Yeah, just like right here, like in this area, just needs a lot of work. Like this all shit. It's like the whole idea's in there, and I'm just trying to pull it out. Let's see. Just need something a little darker. I just need to commit to it, really.
The gag as a handbook.
What?
Read Bobby's last one.
How do you determine pricing per project? I know the gag is a handbook. And then from there, we really just discuss like what are you looking to spend? Like it's like it's chat disconnected. Please let me try to reconnect.
Yeah, it's just a little blip. You're good.
You bet. So yeah, what it boils down to is just having that conversation. Like, hey, you know, and so there's always a range. People always have an idea of what they're looking to spend, and I just tell them, yeah, graphic arts skill. And I just tell them that like, hey, you trying to spend 500 or 50,000, and then then all of a sudden they have a range, right? Like, so you just kind of start that and cut them back down in. Where did you lose me, Bobby? And the alternative, so the one price is like the one way is like you really ask them for a price, and then you say, hey, look, he's trying to spend $500 or $50, something really ridiculously low, right? And then something really ridiculously high, and then all of a sudden they have an idea of what they're looking to spend, right? And then they give you a number from there, and if they try to fight you on that, you can just be like, look, I can draw you a stick figure on this piece of art, and that'll take me 10 minutes, and I'll charge you whatever. Or I can draw an elaborate masterpiece and put 500 hours into the same space, right? So, like, what are you looking to spend? And so if they fight you on that, then you could go another angle, which I have. Sometimes people are just like, man, I have no idea. Like, and they just don't want to give you a price first. And it's all business negotiating things, which could be a red flag for you, by the way. Like, if somebody really like is trying to get the cheapest work out of you possible, maybe you don't want to do work with them, right? Like, so having them, really, good night, dude. Take it easy, Lucian. Having them really be able to articulate and have a real conversation with you up front is really important, because you don't want to be stuck doing business with somebody that's like not even trying to shoot straight with you, right? Like, so those are all things I consider. So yeah, asking them to give you a price is usually, you can usually get away with that if you do it the right way. And that's just, you just have to experiment with how you speak to people and like what feels right when you're talking. Chris Doe, CHR, Chris, like CHRIS, and then last name DO, with the future. He has a lot of great videos about pricing and how to kind of frame that conversation up. The big thing that people are really is where you make a lot of money is doing like value-based pricing and having a conversation with the client that's like, hey, look, we understand the whole objective and like what's successful here, so what happens there? Like, we're super successful, then what happens? Oh, well, you'll double your sales, or you'll blah, 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 and you'll generate X amount of more revenue, based on that. And so you have conversations about what type of value you're bringing to the table, and then you share in that value. And that way you're not really worried about, oh, did I spend 5 hours on it, or 50 hours, or 500 hours? And probably, obviously not 5 hours if you're planning on something really, really elaborate. You price around that and get paid for your worth on what it develops and what it delivers. So that's always an angle as well. But you still want to make sure that you, like, even the minimum that comes through there is like something that covers your time and you don't starve, right? Like, but you can also be invested on the long haul of that. So I don't know if that answered your question. And then the third option always is, like, if you're not quite confident with trying to do any value-based pricing, you could do like, oh, okay, well, I heard what you need, and you can give them a number based on what you feel good about. And a funny story a buddy of mine told me that really got me thinking about that kind of stuff, especially in like smaller commissions, is like, you should always just feel a little bit like an asshole when you're pricing. And I think that works really good as an artist, because we always have a tendency to undervalue ourselves and undervalue what it is we're doing. And the internal conversation is always like, oh, wow, they're going to pay that much, until you get to a certain space where you have that confidence. But so I say that to say, like, this idea that like you should feel a little bit bad about your price is a good place to go every time. Not like totally egregious, but just a little bit bad. Because you're probably on the far side, you're probably on the other side of that spectrum internally, where you're probably not charging enough in the first place. So if you feel bad, it's probably right about where it should be. And so in that case, like, hey, here's a sample of something that I would deliver on that level of detail or level of execution, and I would like to get about X for that. How does that work for your budget? And then, set it up so that you make good money, a very livable wage. Don't charge $15 an hour. Don't charge $20 an hour. Like, really think about it and make some money. You got to be able to, it's not about like, oh, did I spend 5 hours on this? It's like, what is the value that you're creating? So it's a little rambly. I apologize. I've been working since 7 or 8 or something insane. No, I think I started at 10 today. So only 12 hours. 14, give or take. Alex, this thing's looking cooked.
Yeah, man. It's looking good.
I gotta get this part here, and this is janking with me. I'm not excited about it at all. Let's see, can I get it to? Yeah, and then I'm just getting some weird lag. But yeah, let's see.
Yeah, might have to wrap it up and give it another look. But we will be back. This was a trial run. Thanks for those who participated.
Yeah, for sure. Super cool. And, we did
Bobby,
it.
Bobby, you definitely were one of the new guys on the block. If you do find it in you to to get in the Discord or even follow us on Twitter or something like that, you can get in touch.
Yeah, for sure, man.
We'll
Please,
be, having a lot of big stuff coming.
I threw my email up there. Feel free to shoot me an email. We'll talk sometime if you want. And let me see what I can do here. Merge all these. See if that works. I lost something. Yep. All right. Yeah, I'll probably finish this up offline. Throw it up somewhere for something. Maybe make a little print out of it. Maybe we'll make an NFT. Almost surely make an NFT. What is this? Oh, cool. Oh. Yeah, thanks, man. That's definitely good advice. I have lived it a couple times in my years of doing all this crazy creative stuff. And sometimes you're just not in a position to negotiate, and they come to you with a budget, and you decide whether you like it or not. You know, another good piece of advice that I always had was, yeah, no worries, dude. Drink those Red Bulls. I'm a little jealous. 'Cause I am not drinking Red Bulls, but I could be, I guess. But anyways, I'm gonna pass out here in a bit. But yeah, I mean, so when somebody comes to you with a budget and there's not a lot of negotiating room, you can just kind of decide whether it works for you or not, and never go into anything desperate and needing something, because you never come out with the best advantage for yourself, or even likely not even something fair if you're desperate for it. So, and that is a privilege, obviously, that sometimes we don't have, and I've been there too. Cool. All right, I am wrapping this up because I'm over it. How do we? So what's the exiting thing here, Alex? We got like a special procedure for that.
Just hit the transition to end it, and then end it in Streamlabs.
Cool. All right. Anybody have anything before I dip? Everybody's good. Bobby, you got my email. Hit me up, man.
If there's any other sleepers out there, just follow the socials. Thanks for tuning in for the first one. Next one's gonna be better and better and better.
Yeah, for sure. Bobby, I'll definitely hook you up with something, man. You definitely you made the stream for us, bro. You were the guy. Thank you. Happy to do a call sometime and chat and share any way I can help, man. I love helping people. I talk to creatives all the time. I run the Hampton Roads chapter for AIGA, which is a national trade organization for creatives. So. Oh, great. One last question. What you got? How do you handle payments? Oh, cool. Ooh, great question. All right, so payments really are you okay, so are you asking from like a strategic position? Okay, cool. All right, yeah. Because I mean, use payment gateways and that sort of stuff. I always try to get half up front, and I set a minimum like if your project less than, and this has gone up over the years. It used to be like, if it's less than $500, then I'm getting $500 all up front, and like, you should trust me because we have this work. But you know if you're there or not yet, right? Like, if you have a body of work and a reputation that you can, people just trust you with $500, you know, and that scales up, right? Like, we've got clients that'll pay us, 20, 30,000 just in full up front. Like, hey, let's run with it. You know what I mean? Because we're a very established company at this point. But yeah, I always get half up front or a minimum, depending on like what the budget is if it's a smaller project. But then the next part of that is definitely, do not do time frames. Or sorry, do time frames, don't do milestones, right? If you need to break it up into different parts, what I typically do is like, all right, this is a 2-month project, a 3-month project. And as long as I'm not dropping the ball, like, I know I'm going to have these things done by this point. So we'll say like, all right, we start on the 1st of March, and we're taking 50% to kick off. And then on the 1st of April, we're going to take another 25%. And then on the 1st of May, we're going to take the last 25%. And that's typically, I typically don't break it up more than that, but we also, like, 3 months is probably the max a project takes for us now. If it's longer, you can break it up over the time frame. That makes sense. If it's going to take you 5 months, maybe take half up front, break the rest into monthly installments, right? Over that 5 months. That seems to be the way that works best for me. But I'm stressing like dates and not milestones and things like that, because you'll get into situations sometimes where people will go, like you'll work on a project and you'll go, all right, hey, we need your feedback. And then it sits in their inbox for 2 months, and now you're not getting paid, and you're trying to get in there busy, and somebody's dad died, and who knows? Like anything in the world can happen, right? Like it's happened to me, right? Like so, I think that it's really important to be focusing on that aspect of saying, all right, we're going to take X amount up front, and then we're going to get paid monthly while we're working on this. So, probably, no, I don't put away 40% for taxes. But I do have an LLC, right? So I do different things on that front. For a long time, it was just like, let's just get everybody paid and figure it out after the fact. So, but that is a good practice. But you also have lots of deductions, right? If you're I always recommend setting up an LLC. Now, I'm not a tax accountant and I don't know what state you're in and all those things, but, you should absolutely find ways to write off everything. Like, so my business phones are all written off, like my vehicle's in my business name. It's a tax deduction, all that stuff. So, it's a little easier to not lose money on your like daily kind of stuff, if that makes sense. And thus you don't pay taxes on those because that is an expense for your business to operate, if that makes sense. Like I have this really awesome computer, but if I made $10,000 and I bought a computer for $5,000, my net profit's $5,000, right? And it's not that straightforward sometimes. But anyhow, we are doing a tax event. Let me get you a link real fast, where you can ask these questions from my actual CPA, who is so kindly donating her time to do a little seminar for us at AIGA. So that's going to be next week, and you should definitely come to that. So let me drop that link for you. Here you go. I dropped that link on the YouTube chat. Is there anybody in any other chat?
Yeah.
Well, maybe we just put that in the comments somewhere. Does the chat go into the comments after the...
No.
Okay.
You can send me the link and I can post it for you if you like.
I dropped the link here in the YouTube chat. So sign up for that, dude, and you can ask any question you want. Way better answers than I'll give you in terms of that kind of stuff. So. Love how the galaxy just looks so good. Just lay it over top of anything, splash some colors on it. That's crazy. All right, we are going to wrap it up at some point here, Alex. I apologize. almost exclusively word of mouth. But I mean, dude, I started this in 2006. So word of mouth referral, those are the same, right? Unless you mean something different there. So yeah, I just been doing work and just people introduce me to people and just kind of have integrity and do better and better work every year. And the doors just keep opening. And that doesn't mean it hasn't been crazy hard a few times. And there's been spots where it's like, I don't know if we're going to make it, especially in COVID. But yeah, we've seemingly rounded the corner on that. So that's really cool. Some really great clients now too. So here was the sketch. Let's see. That's kind of fun. You see that, Alex? All right, I'm over it. It's never going to be perfect. What up?
Oh my god, it came a fucking long ways. Holy shit. Wow.
What?
Wow, that's actually amazing.
Yeah, you like it?
Game. Yeah, that's actually really cool.
Yeah, fuck it. It was fun. What's today's date? 3-3. Oh, I finished at 3-3. There it is. I did a thing. It's a little obtuse there, don't you think?
Oh yeah. Looks good, man.
Yeah, let's save it. It's done. Stick a fork in it. All right. Anybody else got any other questions? Bobby, do you have more questions here? Well, the other thing about word of mouth that you just mentioned there, Alex, like it compounds, but it's so much more effective. Like if someone says, "Hey, use this person for a thing," then like they're willing to trust their friends more than any ad, more than any commercial, more than any other shit you'll ever see. Sure, best tactics. I mean, really, dude, it's just for me. I just find ways to connect where those people hang out. Like a lot of them are on Discord, a lot of them are in AIGA, or a lot of them are in some sort of thing, and just find where they are and go hang out with them, become their friends. Like that's literally like how I did that, which is like no bullshit. Like you just find a way to get where they're at and help them out, volunteer and do things and see if you can help them, and then you never know what happens after that, right? Does that make sense? Yeah, I appreciate that, dude. I actually am gonna do that, but I just saw one little spot here. I wanted to add a little bit of something too. I think I can clean this up quite a bit when I'm not tired. Actually made a big difference. Yeah. All right, Alex. I'm sorry. I know you're tired too.
Nah, I'm chilling, man.
All right, I made a piece of art. Fuck it. I'm putting it down. All right, awesome. The first live stream with live stream art for Colorful Carl and Clienta Studios. It's all complete. Bobby, thank you. You made the show tonight, friend. Glad I got Lucian come out. Who else came out? Bobby and Lucian. I feel like somebody else came out. Andy was here for a minute. That was cool. And Derek, friends of mine. I played soccer with Derek growing up. He was super dope.
Yeah, we're still kind of testing the water to see what platform is best. You can't really go off of first run, but shoot, we at least know the system's working, and he's gonna come.
Yeah, dude, Bobby, I do. I've been trying to do that. Check out my YouTube series, man. ColorfulCarl.com. Go to my YouTube page. Tell me what you think. Also on my Instagram, I have them all on there too. I've been making a bunch of these videos, so I'm doing it for like 2 years. Nobody knows yet, but I have been doing what you're saying. So I would love some feedback. Any way you want to help, participate, interact, give me, you know what? I'll even tell you this: like, you got questions you think I might have the answer to, man? Let me know, and I will make a video for you. I could. Yeah, maybe I should. It's not a bad idea. Connect with AIGA. All right. I wonder how they'd feel about that. I don't know. I mean, I can help the local chapter, and I share those things out. We created a HRVA Creatives on Facebook, so we drop them in there too. Cool. All right, I'm gonna dip. Bobby, definitely shoot me an email with any kind of stuff you want to answer questions on, and I will answer questions. I might even make them into little videos, give you a shout out. Well, I am the president, yes. Well, I'm the president of the local chapter. There's a national chapter too. And also because I am the president, I kind of feel like, should I, like, I guess I should, right? Jump out there and throw my knowledge. That's, yeah. You're probably right, Bobby. Probably right. I'll do that. Thanks, dude. All right. Good night for real. Take it easy, everybody. Alex, appreciate you, dog. I guess I'll shut the stream down, then me and you can chat for 2 seconds. All right, where's the stream? So I go to this